name is Dr. John McGuire, the professor of French horn at Colorado State University. Today, I will be talking about Etude number 81 for the Colorado All-State French horn audition music. It is marked Allegro. A couple of general comments before we dive into specifics. First, remember that the key is E, which is concert A, has 4 sharps. Very important to notate all of these with accidentals if you need them. Be careful in the last line. The key signature has changed here. However, this is a misprint, and you should keep it in the key of E the entire time. Next, always be musical. Follow your dynamics carefully, especially crescendos and decrescendos. Keep the style light and staccato throughout. And lastly, use the indicated breath marks. They will help with the style and the accuracy during the entire piece. Now let's move on to some specific details. Number 1, make sure that you start this piece with a strong, solid dynamic. In the first measure, be precise with the rhythm. Accuracy counts, not just with notes, but especially with rhythms. Let the line move forward at all times. Count your 8th note pulse in all of the long notes. The rhythm includes the long notes, and the people listening to you will be listening for accuracy of rhythm as well, especially in the long notes. It's very easy to lose track of your internal subdivision as you go through the long notes. Next, make sure that you exaggerate the decrescendo in measure 2 and keep it light. Light is the key throughout this entire piece. In measure 5, keep the 8th notes light as well. Make sure that you have a quick grace note and think of it more like you're slightly accenting it so that it sounds intentional. Otherwise, it sounds like a mistake. And in an audition, the last thing you want is a mistake. In measure 6, again, just a reminder to keep your 8th notes staccato. Keep them light, don't let them become too long. Otherwise, the piece becomes very bogged down and heavy, and that goes against what the markings are throughout this piece. In measures 8 through 9, make sure to crescendo all the way up to forte. This is a big change in dynamic, and you need to make sure that by the end of this crescendo, you have a very strong full forte. In measure 10, get all the way up to the sforzando. Make sure that you punch it, but don't blat or lose control of your tone. You need to make sure that the sforzandos come out and are more than just accents, but don't lose control of it. In measure 11, have a big crescendo down, forte all the way down to piano, and then have a huge crescendo to the very end. Lastly, make sure to sustain your last note. Now that we've gone over some general and some specific details with this etude, here's a performance of me with this piece for your general reference. Thank you for watching. I hope this has been helpful for you today. If you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to email me directly. Best of luck to you in your audition.